Hi, this is Bart Schuda, Director of Digital Learning at Saint-Gobain, and I want to share with you during this video challenge my experiences on how to become an effective public speaker. When I started working as a young consultant about 35 years ago now with Accenture, I had to give lots of presentations, and I felt that I was terrible. And what I did was I started modeling myself after a partner who I thought was an outstanding presenter. I loved his style. He always kept us engaged. They were informative. They were fun. You never saw the time go by. And so I started copying his style. I can't remember exactly what I did, and I'm sure initially they weren't very good copies at all. But over time, I could tell, after about a year, I had really acquired a style very similar to his and had started to establish a reputation as a pretty effective speaker. And then I started building my own capability and making it my own. But it demonstrates an important lesson of the value of copying somebody who's got the qualities, the behaviors that you want to start having yourself. Now, it has to be sincere, this copying, but you can do it to overcome shyness, to learn how to be an effective speaker, to do many things. And so that got me that first step of the way. And then over time, as I gave more and more presentations, I realized for myself that every presentation you make, no matter whether it's about financial numbers or about sales or anything else, every presentation has an element of entertainment and education and selling. You're taking people during the period of your presentation on a journey. You're not just throwing up a series of slides, or if you are, that's what's so boring about it. You want the slide to be animating the story that you're telling, not to be the story itself. And to build that story, you have to review the presentation over and over and over again in your mind so that you hear the story, so that it's coherent, so that you're not surprised by the next slide that comes up. You should be talking as you transition slides, not finishing one slide and then seeing another slide and saying, oh, in this slide I want to talk to you about X, right? It's creating a journey, creating a story throughout the whole thing that is engaging. You literally want to think about cinematography, right? Try to create it so that people stay engaged. So anyway, so those are my two tips. Copy somebody, fake it until you make it. It's a great way to start building those skills. And then second, never forget you're telling people a story and practice, practice, practice in your brain. So now that I've done my video, I want to challenge 3 colleagues from around the world to share their video. And the first one I want to challenge is my old colleague from the DSI, Frank Villain. And then second, Chris Como from the Northborough R&D Center, who I know from way back. And the guy that I met just recently at an operations management seminar from the Certainteed Ceilings business, Chris Burke. So now up to you guys to produce your video. Thanks.